Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, who joins us live from the White House right now. Mr. Secretary, great to have you with us.
What a great day for America, isn't it?
It is a great day. If you take a look, though, at the pre-Liberation Day close on the S&P 500, we're still lower from where we were then. And we did suffer, not only declines in the equity markets, but also, some crazy moves in the fixed income markets. Did the market reaction cause the administration to rethink its tariff plan?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The tariff plan for the president, look, he's trying to fix the fundamental trade imbalances that have been going on for this country for 35 years. I mean, we were just in the Oval Office, and he said, I don't blame China. I blame the people who sat behind the desk in the Oval Office for letting this occur. It is time to take back the ability to trade with America, and Donald Trump is leading the charge to do that.
We understand that. That certainly has been the administration's thesis this whole time, Howard. But at the same time, we had Wall Street, your former compatriots, come out raising the odds for recession, lowering price targets across the board. There wasn't any element of that feedback that entered the thinking, because some would posit that if Mr. Trump and the administration actually listened to Wall Street and took a look at the reaction of the financial markets, the global markets for that matter, they would find solace in what the administration is doing.
Look, President Trump made it clear that he's got to reset trade. He's got allies and foes, both friends and foes. So what happened is we have so many countries who want to do deals with us. It's just not possible to talk to all, over 75 countries coming in who want to redo trade, who are taking a good hard look at their trading, their rules, their non-tariff trade barriers, their tariffs, their subsidies, their currency manipulation. They're finally willing to say, we'll make a better deal with the United States of America. Can we just have the time to do it? And the president listened to them. And of course, China took the exact opposite path. And you see what's happening. So if China's going to take that opposite path, the president's going the other direction. But for all those countries who wanted to work it out with the United States and make sure they create a fair trading model for the United States, President Trump was ready and willing to sit down with them and make a deal with them. And that's the position we're in now.
According to reports, you met with the various bank CEOs over the past couple of days, and they all expressed their reservations about how the policy was playing out and the impact on the markets. I'm curious, because you've worn that hat as well not too long ago, Howard, and would you think that a 90-day pause would cause businesses to then resume spending, resume deals, resume their activity as they had planned to do at the beginning of the year? I mean, is that enough to sort of spur them to get back on track?
I think it is clear. People want to come and build factories and reshore their production in America. That's why the president talks about the huge commitment of building in America. So the companies are going to come back to America. The fact is, these countries understand that it was time to rethink the way they trade with America,
but I'm talking about
the way they trade with China.
U.S. businesses just doing business here, in terms of, for instance, Walmart pulling its guidance. I mean, what will give do you think a 90-day pause is going to give companies enough confidence to actually give guidance, to be secure in how they're planning for their businesses for the year, headcounts, CapEx, et cetera?
I think it's important for companies to understand that the countries that they do their business in matter. If you do business in China, or you do business with a country that basically is just a proxy for China, that you're going to have to deal with the fact that President Trump does not think we're being treated correctly. But if you're doing business in other countries, really understand the country you're doing business in, understand their relationship, and push them to make sure their relationship with the United States of America is fair and correct, and that will be good for business. So what you're going to see is the greatest set of announcements of companies going to build in America. And of course they're going to build in America. That's what's happening. And you're going to feel it all across this great nation. People are going to build in America, and the job creation in America is going to be fantastic. You just have to let Donald Trump drive the car, drive the ship, drive the plane, however you want to call it. Donald Trump is in charge. He understands how to do this, and no one could do it better. And that's just what the market told you today. I understood they doubted it. I understood they were uncertain, but that's what you get. Never bet against Donald Trump.